369 Manifestation and Method. Today I will tell you what it is, why it actually works. I will walk you through your own personal manifestation of something that you want faster in your life, and I will share some personal examples with you of how I have applied this and how it has worked. Crazy, crazy stories of things that actually came to fruition in my personal life. 369. Nikola Tesla was an inventor. He was also very brilliant and obsessed with numbers. The numbers 3, 6, and 9 are thought to be perfect, to form the perfect triad. But the important thing is, how do you use 3, 6, and 9 in your own life? Your subconscious mind is always working for you. Your reticular activating system in your brain is always working for you. It is outside of your conscious awareness. If you were to attend to all the stimulus in your environment on a day-to-day basis, you would be overwhelmed, bombarded. You would not get anything done in your life. This is why you are only conscious of a tiny percentage of what is around you and what's in your mind. So this 369 method will help you tap into the abundance of information that is in your subconscious mind to get you more of what you want and more quickly. Right now, I want you to identify 3 things that you want so badly in your life. What are 3 things that are so important to you? Maybe it's a new car. Maybe it's working for yourself. Maybe it's better health. Maybe it's a loving relationship. Maybe it's your dream home, a vacation home, a boat, a pontoon, a new vehicle. What are these 3 things? I want you to think about them right now and say them out loud. Now, these 3 things that are so important to you, I want you to visualize them so clearly in your mind. Create mental pictures of these 3 things and these 3 things alone. Next, and this is important, I want you to attach feeling to these 3 very important things that you desire in your life. What sort of emotions are stirred up within you if you have obtained these things? Assume you already have these things in your life. Maybe you want to be a millionaire. Maybe you want to have a super profitable business. How do you feel once you have already acquired these 3 things in your life? The identification of these 3 things, the visualization, and the feelings associated with it are going to get you what you want much faster. 6 times a day. I know that seems like a lot, but 6 times a day, you are going to sit down, walk, but you are going to become mindful on these 3 things that you want. 6 times a day. Set a reminder in your phone if you need to. If these are things that are important enough to you, you will want to be visualizing these things at least 6 times a day because you want them so badly in your life. In each of these 6 periods, for a minimum of 27 seconds, which is 9 seconds each per item that you desire, you're going to think about, visualize, and attach meaning to these strong desires that you have. So if you have a desire to be a millionaire, 6 times a day for 9 seconds, you are going to imagine your life of a millionaire. What does it feel like? What does it look like? What are you doing? Now you may be asking yourself, how quickly can I manifest one of these desires? And that's all contingent upon your dedication to this, how intense you feel about this desire, and how big of a desire it is. Those things will really determine how quickly you can have this item in your life. Why does this work? This is not just voodoo science. When you get so clear on what you want, it almost becomes an obsession. Anything in your environment or in your life that will help you get on the path to obtaining this thing will become more evident to you. You essentially drown out all the other noise in your life that does not lead to these 3 desirable outcomes for you in your life. It is amazing. It is powerful. This is brain science, not just voodoo science. Have you ever thought about something in your life that you really wanted? Say it was a new car, and then all of a sudden you started seeing this exact car on the highways all around you? That's your reticular activating system at work. That is your subconscious mind at work. Most of us don't set a specific intention on what we want. We just wake up, we go through life, and we do the same things over and over again and hope that things will change. But not today. Today you are setting your intention on those 3 things that you want, and 6 times a day you will think about, you will visualize, you will attach meaning to these things for a minimum, total minimum of 27 seconds. That is nothing, particularly if you want this so badly in your life. Anyone that has become successful in life became obsessed with their mission. Every day they would wake up and get so clear on this desire, this thing that they wanted. Think of any successful entrepreneur. It was on their mind day in, day out. Think of Jeff Bezos, the creator of Amazon. Look where he is today. He started off creating books, but he knew it would turn into something greater, and each day he became obsessed with what it could be. And this is what I want you to do in your life with these things. If you are not willing to do these things, you don't want them bad enough. Things will show up for you in your life and your environment that are going to point you on the path, and you have to take action. Taking action is key. These things will not just magically pop into your life, but it will lead you on the path of least resistance. Now, let me share some personal examples with you. Growing up, both of my biological parents were severely and persistently mentally ill and struggled with substance abuse. They had schizophrenia. That's why I set out to become a licensed mental health professional. And every day as a child, I would pray for a different family and a different life. And when I say pray, I ask the universe, I ask something greater than myself. And when I was 12, I ended up going into foster care, and then I became adopted at the age of 13. And my life has been so dramatically different since then. But every day, I would ask the universe, I would visualize what a normal family looked like. I would visualize what I would be doing, how I would be sharing my gifts and talents with this world, free from mental illness. My life is so different, but I became obsessed with this desire for a normal life. Second example, I prayed that I would meet my husband. I asked the universe, whatever word you want to use, when I was a sophomore in college. I became obsessed with this idea, this visualization of what he would be like, what he would look like, what we were doing. And we are still together 15 years later. As we got into our 20s and started venturing out into life, we had accumulated around $70,000 of debt between school and car loans. And I would visualize paying off this debt as quickly as possible. How was I going to do it? What was the universe going to show me? The path of least resistance. I worked my butt off, but I did it much more quickly than I anticipated. Powerful stuff, powerful stuff. Sometimes you don't know the path that you're going to take to get what you want, right? But when you set an intention, you attach feeling to it, you visualize the end outcome, the path is going to become revealed to you. Let me give you a last example. One of my goals is to become completely self-employed, doing what I love, sharing my gifts and talents with this world. My Andrea Jean cleaning channel has just surpassed 66,000 subscribers in less than 2 years. and I am well on my way to turning that dream into a reality. But every single day I wake up and put time and energy into my business, and I get more and more clear on the things that actually matter to allow me to do that. Powerful stuff. Now, I will make a supplemental meditation dedicated specifically to 369 manifestation so that you can practice with me and use it, and I can be your guide and support. And if we are not friends on Instagram, make sure you come over and say hello at Andrea Jean Co. I teach women how to turn their passions into profits, and I take you along on my own personal journey. I wish you the best. Now, may you go out and manifest anything that you want in life using this 369 manifestation method.